Ladies and gentlemen, it is starting. A few weeks ago, rumors started circulating that the next Call of Duty game was going to be revealed at the Xbox showcase, which was rumored for June 9th. Well, today, that is all but 100% confirmed, and the teasing for the next Black Ops game, which is rumored to be called Black Ops Gulf War, has begun. If you guys are excited like I am, be sure to watch this video through to the end. Let me know your thoughts below and drop a like rating if you're hyped. But what is going on is you guys are going to have to put a date in your calendar and be tuned here on the channel, because on Sunday, the 9th of June, we may actually be getting the reveal for Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War. This is no joke. This is no clickbait. This is real. Now, this is all stemmed from the first teaser image for Black Ops Gulf War, which Microsoft just shared earlier today. They officially announced today that the next Xbox Games Showcase will be live streamed on June 9th with a cool graphic, but they attached a new graphic that following the showcase will be a special deep dive into the next installment of a beloved franchise. And this is the image in question. Now, at first, you're going to look at this and go, how is this related to Call of Duty and specifically Black Ops? Following on from this announcement, The Verge, who are a very reputable gaming news website, shared that sources familiar with Microsoft's plans tell The Verge that this is indeed a Call of Duty direct showcase, which will be revealing the brand new Call of Duty for this year, which is rumored to be Black Ops Gulf War. Now, straight away, you can immediately get the vibes that this is a Black Ops teaser image, with the fact that the main colors of this image we're seeing are in an orange color, very similar to the Roman numerals that we see with every Black Ops logo. You can see that above and below the main image, there are words that are redacted, just like what we'd see with Black Ops, and the direct underneath is written in Call of Duty's hit marker font. If you are still not convinced, then this is the hook, line, and sinker, because you're looking at this image and you're thinking, why do we have an image of 3 dog heads? That's very random. How is that tied to the next Call of Duty game? Well, inside of the files for Modern Warfare 3 is a logo for Call of Duty 2024, and the logo is this image. It is literally the exact same image. The internal code name for the next Black Ops is called Cerberus with the wolf logo, and what we're seeing here on the showcase image is exactly that. The game's internal logo as a actual official marketing image. Now, whilst this image doesn't tell us a lot about the details of the Black Ops game itself, redacting has done the opposite of what it's supposed to, because people have been able to work out that this game might not be called Black Ops Gulf War after all. There is some real detective work here. Looking at the bottom redacted, there is just enough gaps on the left and on the bottom and then the top along the ends that we can actually work out that of the word ops here in this logo. But you can see at the very edge, there is a weird color that's not white like the normal Call of Duty logo. In this top right corner, you can see what looks like the edge of an orange V. That's right, Black Ops V, or Black Ops 5 is more likely what this game is going to be called, rather than Black Ops Gulf War. Just looking at the full-size image here, if the top redacted is Call of Duty and then the bottom is Black Ops Gulf War, that's just too much text for that small shape to fit. But Black Ops V does fit perfectly and would in a way make sense and not make sense at the same time. Based on everything we know so far about this rumored Black Ops game, it's going to be set in the 90s, so directly after Gulf War and before the events of Black Ops 2. But if this game is going to be called Black Ops 5, then that completely throws everything we thought out of the window as to when this game is going to be set, because Black Ops 5 makes it sound like it's going to be set after all the Black Ops that have come before it. And even though Black Ops 4 was set between 2 and 3, this game is most definitely not going to be a sequel to Black Ops 4. And this game is also going to be the 6th Black Ops game, with Black Ops Cold War technically being the 5th Black Ops game that we've had. So this is a bit of a weird choice and a bit of a confusing one, but I guess for those that haven't followed Black Ops for a while, potentially Cold War might have been the idea of a sort of spin-off that's set between 1 and 2, and what we're going to see in this game is a little bit of what the rumors have suggested, but also go way further in the future after Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, and then that sort of ties in a little bit bit with the rumors of that Black Ops 2 sequel coming in 2025 and how that directly connects without there being such a massive jump in time frame. So what we know so far officially is that the game will be fully revealed with gameplay and a deep dive on June 9th, but that's not to say that we won't get an official confirmation or tease from Activision about who is developing the game even sooner than that, maybe even a first look at the game's official logo before June 9th, and maybe even the trailer reveal before June 9th or on it, where we will then see the gameplay deep dive straight after the reveal. Now, if you are new here to the channel, I will keep you updated on every single moment leading up to this game's reveal and its release, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell if you haven't already. But we need to dive into what we actually know about Black Ops 5 so far, because we actually know a heck of a lot about the game. This game has been in development for several years, the longest amount of time any Call of Duty game has ever been in development for, so expectations are obviously sky high. It sounds like Treyarch are going to be delivering on all fronts with the campaign, the multiplayer, the zombies, and the war zone. So jumping into the campaign, according to Insider Gaming, this will embrace an open world campaign. Unlike what we saw with MW3 and its open world missions, this will have been built from the ground up rather than using assets from previous entries, and the game's open world will see you and your squad navigate the map more alike to that of a Far Cry game than anything seen before in the Call of Duty universe. You'll be utilizing vehicles to get around the map, as well as using a fast travel system to get from one point to the next. And whilst this sounds very bold, very scary, and very different to normal campaigns, apparently there will still be linear missions integrated into the game, so it won't just be solely an open world campaign from beginning to end. The campaign itself is apparently developed by Raven Software, which has allowed Treyarch all the time in the world to focus solely on multiplayer and zombies, and the campaign is going to feature the return of some Black Ops characters, including Adler, who will be a part of your team. We might also see the return of characters like Weaver and Sims, as both actors have shared images within mocap suits in the last week or so, and it would have to be the biggest coincidence on the planet for them to be mocapping for a completely different game if it wasn't for Black Ops. The main game and the campaign will be set in the 90s with occasional steps back into the late 80s in the post-Cold War era. On top of Russell Adler, we know that there are going to be quite a few new characters, as back in July last year, we saw the leak of an actor called Luke Charles Stafford, who accidentally slipped up and revealed publicly that he's playing a character called Ratcliffe, who apparently is the main character of this year's game. On top of that, within the game's code, leakers have found the introduction of a few newer characters to the franchise, which are called Felix, Marshall, and Newman. As for multiplayer, there are a ton of weapons, perks, kill streaks, and equipment that have leaked in recent weeks, and according to rumors and leakers, there's also going to be a load of remastered maps that are going to be part of the multiplayer offering. The zombies sounds absolutely incredible in this game, as rumors and leaks have suggested that we will be getting the return of round-based zombies and the chance of there being 2 launch maps on day 1. Systems similar to the Gobblegums will be returning, as well as some returning wonder weapons, including the ray gun, but weirdly enough, the jet gun has also been found in the files for the weapons list of the game, along with a wonder weapon that sounds very similar to the KT-4 from Zetsubo no Shima. As for the 2 round-based maps, the rumors are that one of them is going to be set in a city map that has locations such as a police station, a bank, a church, and a club, and another located in a prison with an underground lab and some sort of boat. This is likely to be Terminus Island, which you've seen teased within the Modern Warfare zombie storyline, and is also pointed at in the final cutscene for Cold War Zombies. I'm sure there are so many more details that this is only just scratching the very surface of the full official details we'll be getting on these modes very, very soon. Insider Gaming has also suggested that rather than a reveal in-game for this year's game like we've seen in previous years, there won't be any event within Warzone. It's just going to be a more traditional reveal, but there is every chance that we'll be getting more stuff even earlier than the June 9th date we know for the Xbox game showcase. They very well could be adding some sort of in-game teaser Easter eggs into Warzone, as we do see the bunkers are mentioned within Season 3 Reloaded as opening. We know there's zombies in there. What is going on there? Potentially tied into Black Ops 5. Only time will tell, but I am so excited that the reveal is official for June 9th. And anytime between now and then, we could be getting even more teasers, hints. I'm so excited. Be sure to subscribe to not miss out on anything to do with this game.